Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my new video. Here I'm gonna show you my Foxy deck that won third place in the previous tournament in Dubai. It was last Sunday, and I went 4-1. Why I decided to choose this one? Our meta is very weird, so you never can expect what can possibly be played. But in previous tournaments there was lots of Blackbeards and lots of Shanks and on and on. So I was thinking like Foxy is a non-meta deck because I like playing non-meta and something that can do possibly well. There was not many black decks except Blackbeard, so I thought it's gonna be very good, and it ended up very good. The only loss was against Lucci. Out of nowhere, someone showed up with Lucci. Actually, there was 3 Lucci players at the tournament. I faced one. So my matchups were game 1 Carrot, I won. Game 2 Shanks, I won. Game 3 Lucci, I lost. That's also the winner of the tournament, who went 5-0 with Lucci. Game 4 I played BY Luffy, won that one as well. And last game was against Belobetti. So what does this leader do when attacking? Don -3. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirates type characters, select up to one of your opponent's rested leaders and one of your opponent's character cards. The selected cards will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. So basically you freeze a leader and one of the characters with minusing 3 dons, and you have to have 3 Foxy Pirates type characters. So let's go straight to the deck list. First and the most important, we have 4 Porsche. So this, let's put this one here. Porsche is like such amazing card in most of the purple decks. Actually not in most, but in Reiju is used, and it's used also in the Foxy, because it's actually Foxy Pirate type, and it's very important. Why? Because only for -1 Dawn, you pay 3 of course. You look at top 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Foxy type card and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order, and play up to 1, listen to this, play up to 1 purple character with 4000 power or less from your hand. So she has lots of targets, and it's good for this deck. Why? Because you can straight away for 3 down play 2 Foxy Pirates, and you already build 2 on board, and then next turn you can place 1 more and you can start using leader ability. So what are the targets for Porsche? First we have, because you minus a Dawn, you're gonna be equal Dawn with the opponent if you start first, even though if you start second. We have Tony Chopper, who's blocker, right? And on play, if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal or less than your opponent, you ramp 1 rested. So basically, if you go Porsche into Tony Chopper, who's also searchable, Foxy Pirates, you get to do this for free. Don't minus the Dawn. So very important. Came lots of time in clutch to play blockers when it's needed, to defend myself and to defend my characters, because when they attack I can just use the blocker, keep the big bodies, and just play it next turn again Chopper or something different. So 4 of these. Then very important card again that can be played from Porsche ability is Ito Mimizu. It's also Foxy Pirates. Activate main once per turn if your leader is the Foxy Pirates type and you have no other Ito Mimizu, so you cannot have 2 of them to activate main, only 1 on the board, on the field. You add 1 Dawn and set this rested. So literally like Onigashima or Galela Company stage, same thing, you know. You don't rest him, you just activate main, ramp 1 Dawn, and then you have another Dawn. It matches up with the leader ability because you're gonna minus all the time and you get 1 back. All right, let's put this here. So we have Porsche, we have Choppa, 4. That's all Foxy Pirates that we're playing right now. So then we have 4 of Pickles. This card is good versus Shanks and versus let's say black decks, the one that KOs and try to remove from the board. Because if you drop this one, is it from the Porsche ability or just for 3 Dawns, all of your Foxy Pirates cards are protected, but you must be equal or less Dawn than your opponent, which is in most of the cases how it is. You're gonna always be equal or less. So once you play it, they cannot kill any of the Foxy Pirates except him. They have to first remove him and then go for the other cards. And it's also good because it's another Foxy type card on the board that you need to use the leader ability. We move on to 2k counter Gina. It's also Foxy Pirate. To be honest, I did play it a lot in this tournament. Why? Because it's for one cost, and when I'm like, let's say, whatever Dawn, less Dawn than my opponent, because on play, what she does, if your leader is Foxy Pirates type, and the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal or less the number of your opponent's field, add that to one Dawn card from a Dawn deck and set it as active. So it's active Dawn she ramps. So in many cases, many cases happen that I have two of the Foxy type cards, and I want to do a certain combo with the different cards, right? And that remaining Dawn that I have, I just dropped Gina for one Dawn, and now I have 3, and I can swing with leader and use the ability, right? So it came in clutch a lot of times. Also, it's a 2k searchable 2k counter, so very, very important card. Then we have the big boy and the last Foxy type character, yeah, which is Foxy. Very important. If it stays on the board and you drop another one, you're most probably winning the game. And what does it do? It's like mini chunks on opponent's turn. If your leader is Foxy type pirates, Foxy Pirates type, sorry, give all of your opponent's characters minus 1000. So on your opponent turn, all the opponent board is minus 1k. And also, same with like Itomimizu, it ramps you a Dawn arrested as activate main. So let's say you have both of those on the board. You use the leader, Gina, for example. These 3 are on the field. You can use the leader ability. You minus 3 Dawns. And then with those 2, you put back two of Dawns back. So basically, you do the leader ability for only 1 Dawn. So very important card. And that's going to be the last Foxy type character that we play in this deck. So that's how many? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 total. Now we're moving on to the remaining 2k counters that we play. We have Usohashi, which is not searchable, of course, but if you have it in hand, accept that it's a 2k counter. Such a good add up to lots of purple decks. And what he said, a good finisher as well. On play, if you have 8 or more Dawn's cards in your field, arrest upon of your opponent's character at the cost of 5 or less, which is usually those annoying blockers such as Sabo or Kid, if you have play against any purple, and on and on. So rest is literally any blocker 5 or less. I used it once and it won me the, I think, BY Luffy matchup when I rested Sabo. Next 2k counter that we are playing, so that's going to be total of 12 including Gina, is Khalifa. I didn't play it much. I mostly use it as a 2k counter. The deck I was preparing and why I have it is BlackBeard, so I can use her ability when attacking, which is done -1, draw 2 and trash 1 from your hand. I will be showing you one match after this, showing you the deck list, which is going to be against BlackBeard that we play at my place, not from the tournament. So only time I used it, I think it was against BlackBeard when we did a practice matchups. In the tournament, I didn't use it much, only as a 2k counter. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cards. And then this is the after all the Foxy type cards, I played it every game. Made a big difference in all of the games, which is Bon Clay. Again, playable from Porsche. Literally, you just use the Porsche ability and you return 1 active Dawn, swing with leader. When this is on board and you have some of the Foxy's pirates, they have to choose or they remove the Bon Clay because it's a threat. It can copy any opponent's power. So if they have any character with 7 or more, they will just copy and attack, right? That's a big swing. So they have to prioritize, or they remove the Foxy Pirates cards, or they remove this one. So you put them in the situation that they have to like think what's more dangerous, what should be done. And against Shanks, playing this or 2 even if you find it before they drop the big Shanks changes the whole game plan for them. Because I will just copy 12k swing, and that's the easiest 12k swings I could have. Then we have, let's put this over here down so I can get more space. We have 2 Onamis, right? I did play it a couple of times most of the matches. I think in 3 out of 5 matchups I played her. Only once I played it when I was at 8 dons and did ability. Others I just played her from Porsche when I needed the blocker, and it's like blocker for free, right? So I played for 3 cost Porsche and I play Onami as well. Her on play ability is if you have 8 or more dons cards in your field, trash 1 card from your hand, then draw 2. It's a good cycle, but also just used as a blocker that can be played from Porsche from only 3 dons. And then another card that if it stays, amazing. I just keep abusing leader ability, which is Kid, right? Because I'm minusing a lot, especially with the leader ability or Porsche if he's on board. If he stays, sometimes doesn't stay, they remove it very easily because it can be 6k, Ben Beckman, easy removal, or any other black. And every time I drop him, they focus just on removing him. So it's also distraction from removing the Foxy pirates. And as you know, he's a blocker, and once per turn, on my turn, when a Dawn is returned to the Dawn deck, I return 1 active. So another blocker and very important card for the deck. Okay, then we move to our bigger bodies. The new add-up from OP09, which is Sanji. To be honest, I didn't use it much. Maybe once in the whole tournament in 1 game. But it comes good. Why? Because you can drop him if you have, of course, Foxy pirates on the board, and even if you don't, you can just put the pressure depending on what leader you're playing against. So he can rest 6 character, Don -1, rest 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less, and it gains rush. So I can rest something, attack to leader, and then I can use the leader to freeze that one that I rested with Sanji's ability. So very good combination with the leader, with the Foxy leader. Then the card, if I am at 9 dons or 10, I'm straight away playing this. So no waiting, no thinking, pure pressure and aggression. So drop -1, cycle, get another card because it draws you a card on play, and then you have a rush and 10k swing. And now having this on board, and possibly hopefully you have still the Foxy Pirates type cards, they have to decide what. Usually they go for Luffy, they want to remove it, which is, I'm fine with it, because I still have my Foxys, I can still use the leader ability all over again. So we're playing now 3 of these, and what's left is the events. This is Foxy type cards events, which I play 1 slow beam sword. Honestly, I use it only once, or maybe twice. Sorry. Let's put it good. Yeah, I just hit the Anyhow, it's a counter, Dawn -1, up to 1 of your leader characters cards gain plus 2000 power during this battle, then rest up 1 of your opponent's characters. It came good against Shanks. They dropped Dragon, and then I attack with leader, I think. I used the event, rest the Dragon. Opponent forgot that I drew this like 2-3 turns before, so, and I kept 2 dawns up, and of course I'm gonna use it, saved 1 last attack. And the last card, the one that I abused every time I saw it, Megaton Ninetales Rush. The finisher, or even freezing their whole board, or like amazing card. So what does it do? If the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal or less than the number of your opponent's field, set up to 1 of your Foxy cards as active. So you can set, where is he? Big Foxy is active, or you can set the leader, which I was doing and abusing. So what happens? I have 3 Foxy characters right on the field, and I can go for life here, right? If I know I have this one in my hand, so I can swing whatever amount toward their leader, use the leader ability, -3 dawns, and freeze their, let's say, Shanks body and Shanks character, right? Then, because I'm already a less dawn than the opponent, I can use the ability to restand my Foxy, attack again, and use the leader ability again. Yes, I'm minusing 6 dawns total, but if I have Itomi, Mizu, or Foxy on board, I can just return 2, or even Kid. And in this case, I can freeze his characters, another character. So at one point it happened that I froze Dragon, Shanks, and leader. And then next turn they're starting their turn with only 1 character on board active, and I'm having like 3 lives and full board. So Very good card, very important card. I was playing 3 instead of this. Then I added this as a little bit more defense because I was just a bit afraid maybe it's not gonna be enough. Anyhow, that's the deck list. I'm telling you, meme deck, but a strong deck. It does so good unless you reach black, which is Lucci. The one I lost, whatever I played on the board, it was just gone straight away next turn. I kept raising his jack and leader, but still he found all the pieces, just kept removing with whatever way he could do, whatever he had in hand. My mistake was maybe not going too aggressive. I should go just life, and then try to win that way, but it didn't work. So yeah, that was the Foxy deck list. And hopefully we'll give it a try and play a little bit. It's fun. It's good to annoy also people. But yeah, I was about to make actually I will post a video against the BlackBeard, the casual one that I played against Rafael, friend of mine, but not in the same video. I'll post it separate. So thank you all for watching, and hope you're gonna test it out, and hopefully this is helpful for you to check the leader and play a little bit. Anyhow, like, share, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.